Xbox Game Pass. Is it the future? Is it the future of video games? Some think it is. Microsoft has unveiled that all Microsoft Studios games going forward will be a part of Xbox Game Pass on release day. Xbox Game Pass is, of course, Microsoft's Netflix-like subscription service, which offers access to a selection of Xbox One and 360 games for a monthly fee. I think it's $10 a month.
$9.99.
And this starts with Sea of Thieves, which is out March 20th, but there's a closed beta going on now. Sea of Thieves is a $60 game. So...
And then it ends with that, because what else is coming out?
Well, okay, but there's also there's 100 games in Xbox Game Pass.
But the new news is that there's just every new Microsoft game.
Every new Microsoft Studios game will be a part of Xbox Game Pass on release day. Seems like a pretty good value. $10 a month would get you access to Sea of Thieves, and then there's other 100 games.
And you still have to pay games with gold.
Well,
or I mean, you still have to pay for Xbox Live gold.
You have to, or if you want to play online.
Yeah, if you want to play online.
Yeah, if you want to play online. Yeah, for sure.
So for Sea of Thieves, for instance.
For Sea of Thieves, yeah, with a big online game.
Yeah, so I mean, for them, it's like all great because they get the money for these games without going to retail, and they get probably Xbox Live subscriptions, which is a year. They get all that, and that's all good for them. It's really scary for retailers.
Scary for retailers.
Scary for single-player games.
For single-player games.
You're making so we've been talking about the $60 single-player game, and that was the whole topic of Scoop, 2-3 weeks ago.
That's a good one.
If you release a $60 game that's on Xbox Game Pass, wouldn't people surely rather than just pay $9.99, play through it, and then cancel that service for the month?
Yeah. But I think Microsoft has been demonstrating they're really interested in those long-tail games that just keep people coming back day after day to play. PUBG, Sea of Thieves.
Well, and, I mean,
Fortnite.
I think I do think this is really cool, and I think it's really great. And yes, I think it's the future of games.
There you go.
We solved it.
You agree, yeah.
But like you see a company like Netflix, even how it's so easy to forget that it was like 5 years ago that their first Netflix original ever came out. They had House of Cards and Orange is the New Black. 5-6 years. I mean, it's a newish thing.
And then it was like Arrested Development is like right at the same time, right?
Now every single week, like they've gotten so sophisticated about like. And it's not a coincidence that there's one new sci-fi-ish fantasy show, once a month or so. There's one thing if you're really into comedies or sitcoms or television like that, once a month or so. Like they do that stuff so that you're always getting your subscriptions worth. And if you're thinking about maybe I should cancel Netflix, Altered Carbon is only 2 weeks away, so you might as well stick around and watch that.
Yeah.
And I think we'll see Microsoft. If this takes off and does well for them, and if they really think it's the future of their business, there's no need to backload games all in, October, November, December. You might see them try to have a steady drip of game releases.
That's
all
a good
throughout
call.
the year.
That's like the summer of arcade when it's like, oh, there's actually good games all summer, and it was well thought out and distributed. I love that.
That was such a fun thing every year. Why did Microsoft cancel that?
I don't know, but it could come back with something like this.
Yeah. That's just a small taste of all the fun we have in store for you in this week's episode of Game Scoop. For the full episode, head over to youtube.com/GameScoop and be sure to subscribe.